Y'all, welcome back to the Holy Mess Express. I'm Olivia.
I'm Devin.
And I'm Kathryn.
We're just three girls who don't have it all together, not even close. Around here, nothing's too messy, too heavy, or too random. We'll laugh until we snort, cry when it gets real, and keep pulling each other back to Jesus through it all. So grab your coffee, sweet tea, Alani, whatever you got, and hop on board, and let's ride this holy mess of life together. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our Holy Mess Express for the week. Kathryn is going to share hers this week. So let's just go ahead and hear it because we haven't heard it yet. So
this past weekend, me and Trenton decided to do a quick little trip to the zoo in North Carolina. And for those of you who do not know, I have two kids under 2. One is 19 months and one is 6 months. And just imagine what that was like in a hotel room. Basically, we were like, this is going to work out. It's going to be perfect. We got suite rooms, so it was bigger. The first night, there was this huge couch where they were like, this is perfect. We got extra sheets, loaded it up. 7 o'clock rolls around. We're like, okay, buddy, let's drink our milk. Let's get in our pajamas. We do the same routine. And this boy,
he says, no, it sounds party.
he was like,
That is so funny.
okay, so I walk over there. It's like about 9 o'clock now. Okay, this kid is still not asleep. And I'm like, Bennett Gray. I said, if you don't go to sleep right now, you're getting a spanking. This boy takes his stuffed animals, lays down and goes.
So fun.
I had to go do that right now to my 7-year-old who will not go to sleep.
Started faking sleep, was cracking up. I was like,
That is
I was like,
so
don't look at
funny.
Trent. I would have like busted out laughing.
That is so funny.
But he battled us that night and another night. We went to Raleigh to just do halfway of the drive, and we went in another hotel, and that was just as bad. We tried different sleeping situations. I'm not going to do that for the foreseeable future.
When it's like, because he's still in a crib, right, at home.
Yeah.
So it's so hard when they're like not in that crib space, and
I think the hardest part for me too is like at home, I let him cry it out a little bit.
right,
But at a hotel, if it's in the middle of the night and he's screaming bloody murder,
Yeah.
Mama,
right.
I gotta go get him. I can't let him like scream for all those
Wake
4
everybody
years.
else up.
And you're like me, where like they can't sleep with you because they think it's a party.
Oh, literally. He
Yeah.
was up for like an hour and a half in the Raleigh bed, and Trent was like, I'm taking him in there. I don't care. He's gonna sleep in this crib. And I was like, okay.
Did they have a crib there?
We can play.
Okay.
Lainey slept in it the first night, and then we tried Bennett in it the second night. Both nights were horrible sleep, so. But
It's
we
okay.
did have a great time at the zoo and all the other things that we did, so it was worth it.
I'm cracking up. That is funny. Well, my 7-year-old's still not asleep downstairs, so that's a true holy mess of. Well, I don't even look like I have it all together, so I'm not even gonna play because y'all can look at me and see I don't have it all together. And I was literally fussing at Amy Kate, and Caleb's still fussing at her to go to sleep right now. So it's just real life over here. No. So, what has God been doing through your life this week? I know, like last week, we recorded on like a Friday, so we had like a little bit more time to have some life in between. So, what has God been showing up? Or he's
Well, I can go if y'all don't mind.
no.
I was just, every week we leave doing the holy mess, and I'm just like, okay, what can I hold on to this week? And it's not really been. It's something that's led me to like dig deeper into some stuff, but I've been noticing that I can see the enemy's tactics a lot clearer now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always heard like the closer you draw to God, like the more the devil's gonna come and like try and steal your joy, like do all this stuff. And something that I'm holding on to is that it doesn't mean that we're more vulnerable, but it just means that we're more spiritually sound. So we're seeing the enemy's tactics more clearly than before. So
That's really good.
Great way to put it.
yeah. So I just think that just like remembering our strength in him, even though we're seeing more of the bad or like more ways that he can tempt us, but also being strong in him, knowing that he's got your back and he is within us. So I'll leave it
In
at
that perspective of like Satan's attacking me because I'm getting closer with God, like not because I'm weak, exactly like what you just said.
Yes, for sure.
No, that's great. Mine, I remembered it. I was just telling Olivia and Kathryn. I was like, I was on the way home earlier and I was like, this is great to share about. And then I forgot about it. But Olivia, you just said something that reminded me of it. Like being real and staying true to yourself, which are not true to yourself, but just like being real with people in your life. And I guess this could be my holy mess, but when I was in Greenville, Chapel got sick. Olivia and Kathryn, she was like very sick the whole weekend, which was just awful. I literally drive 5 hours and she was miserable, sick the whole week.
Poor baby.
Anyway, so we're coming home Sunday because I had Christmas pictures to take. And she slept for literally like 30 minutes in the car from like 10:45 to 11:30 is all she slept that day, which
Gosh.
if you have a toddler, they sleep like in the middle of the day. Like not that's a lot.
Yeah, they sleep all the time. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm like trying to rush home. I have to get my dress done. I have to see my dress. Spencer's exhausted. I'm exhausted because I got no sleep. Chapel's sick. She has bumps all over her face. And like I literally texted the photographer. I was like, can you please edit this out? Like I don't want her to look like sickly in all the pictures.
The pictures look so good, by the way.
Thank
They
you.
really did.
But that was like I was literally driving to the pictures and I was like, I know I'm gonna post these pictures on social media and like it's gonna look great. We're so happy. Things are great. When in
Right.
reality, I was literally driving there and I was like, I'm so stressed out right now. Like Chapel's sick. I'm exhausted. Spencer's exhausted. Like, yes, we were happy to take the pictures.
Yeah.
But it just reminded me a lot of like when you're looking at people's lives, it's truly is a highlight reel. Like you never know what's going
Exactly.
on behind the scenes.
It's
And
true.
I'm honestly gonna make a whole caption about that in my pictures. And I was like, I'll make a TikTok about it or something. But
Yeah, no, I think that's such a good point.
and like God wants that realness. And I've noticed myself lately, like when I'm struggling with things, like really trying to bring it to God first. Like there was so much traffic today on the way home. It took me 40 minutes to get home today from work. And I had bad road rage. And I was just like getting so mad. I was like,
Yeah.
God, please give me patience. But even just like little things like that, you know, it's like
Yeah.
bringing the real messy things. Like, God, I have a sick toddler. I'm exhausted. We have to take these pictures. Help me find some
Mhm.
joy. Because even when we
Yeah.
like got to the pictures, I was like, I'm in the worst mood. I'm in the worst mood. I have to sit here and smile for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That lately, especially
Yeah.
like on our trip where I was like, I am exhausted because we've not slept this whole weekend. But dear Lord, please let us slow down and just have a good time. We're doing this for the kids and for us. Like we want to experience it too.
Right.
Let me be short tempered. Or let me be not short tempered.
No, yeah.
I was like, okay, and we want to slow down before the holiday season and soak everything up because it's going to go quickly.
Yeah. It already has. Like, I don't understand how we're on Thanksgiving break. Like, that's
And
what I was
how
talking to my kids about
it's simple.
today.
Huh.
I was just like, y'all, like, one, we got to get it together because y'all gotta get it together because I can't believe y'all are almost middle of the year. But then I was writing the date and I was like, it's 11-24-25. It's just wild. Like, I feel like we just celebrated New Year's Eve. Life last week completely threw a wrench in all my plans of like, I had an important meeting to like get information out. And then I had to send a hard email on Tuesday of like being like a big sister and like looking out for people, but it got taken a little bit the wrong way. Um, and then I didn't want to look like a hypocrite on Wednesday when I didn't show up. But I did not ever think I would be selected as a juror, and I was. Like, this is the worst timing ever. And like, when I went to jury duty, it was like, yeah, I really don't have time for this because I've got kids in my classroom that need me right now. And theirs was, I have to meet deadlines today. Like, I literally have a deadline tomorrow. If I get selected for this jury, then this is going to be terrible. Like, she was just like going through her scenario. I was like, well, if I get selected for this jury, my kids are going to be farther behind. Everybody's playing that game of like, who's more tired in the,
Right.
or who's got the worst job. I met two girls. We were in three in a row, like because we all wanted to like be able to lean on the side of the thing. The first girl, I don't even remember her name, but the first girl got called, and I was like, "Dang!" I was like, ugh. Like she was juror number 4. Then the next girl got called, and I was like, "That's weird." Got called, and like we were looking at each other, and like they asked you, like, "Do you know each other?" And we're like, "No, like, we just whatever." And so Um, I really got kind of discouraged on jury duty because like it feels like the good guys like never win in a way. Like, I don't know. He got me, you know. And then I had to deal with something at work. And so along with the other email, it was like I felt like some people are taking advantage of. And I finally on Friday was like, and I know I'm talking a lot, but I was like, I am so tired of seeing the good in everybody. Like, I don't really mean that. I was like, but my feelings are hurt. And so I was on a walk this morning with a really close friend. This is everything we've been preaching on the Holy Mess Express to find those people that are God's gonna put in your life that are going to speak life into you. And so, did I want to get up at 4:15 in the morning? No, I did not. I got up and I was just talking to her, like she can relate because she's a teacher too. And she's like, well, a verse I have in my classroom is Galatians 6. Don't go weary in doing good, continue to do good, because like essentially like you'll reap what you sow if you don't give up. And it's like I looked at her, I was like, that's good. Because like these past 2 weeks, I'm just tired. And I'm like, nobody's getting the best of me. And then she's like, but these kids need you. In my classroom because I know like it's not that I'm ever gonna walk away. It's just like you get tired sometimes. And she was like, don't get tired of doing because I was like, you know what? I don't give a like if these people aren't gonna do what they're supposed to do and not get in trouble for it, like I'm not gonna do what I'm supposed to do. And she put it and she looked at me as a friend, like she could have easily been like, well, like I understand exactly what you're saying, and she does understand what I'm saying. But she was bold enough to be like, don't grow weary in doing good. Like don't give up. Like the benefits are going to come. And even if they don't, like you're going to make a difference in somebody's life. And that's the whole point of being a teacher, anyways. And so I don't know.
Great
That's just my
perspective.
yeah, that was just all the things. So it was just really eye opening. And what y'all were saying with Satan tries to attack you and you don't even see it. It's like, I really truly think he uses busyness and exhaustion as a distraction. But, like, Satan wants me to, like, automatically get defensive and be like, "Are you kidding me?" I don't know. I'm just being real tonight. I literally have had to really reevaluate myself.
That's so good, though. I was really thinking about that the other day. I was like, I'm so busy. I'm so exhausted. And I literally don't, I mean, I work a couple days a week, but I'm like, I used to do all this and teach. And then I was kind of thinking the same thing. Every single person is busy
Yeah,
in their own way. Every single
in
person's
their
tired
own
in their own
way.
way. It does not have to be a comparison game. Like
No.
accepting that everyone has their struggles and not trying to
Yes.
outdo people.
So, what's one takeaway that we want to go into this week? What's one thing we want to leave everybody to take away?
Like I was saying about my pictures that looked great on Instagram, but in reality was very stressful and I was exhausted. Comparison truly is the thief of joy. And God gives you what you need and he gives other people what they need at that time. And just I always feel this way around like Thanksgiving and Christmas and people post, their homes and their families and their gifts. And it's just so easy to compare yourself to people on social media. That truly is the thief of joy. So as you go into Thanksgiving and you see whether you come from like a broken family and you see these families that look super happy or whether you're just not at the stage in life that you expected to be, just knowing that like you truly never know what struggles those people might be going through. So don't compare yourself when
1000%.
they could very much be going through hard struggles too, even though their life does look great on social media. So
I love that.
just soak in time with your family and your people and try and find the joys that God has given you in your life and not looking at the joys that seem to be in others.
That's perfect.
Well, my takeaway is going to be just that God is perfect and
Mhm.
he is in us. And that this one goes right along with it. First Corinthians 10:13. It says, God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. So even if our eyes are open to more of the temptations or of more of the evil, just because we're drawing nearer to him, just that he has equipped us with strength to overcome that. And he is over all authority, and that includes the enemy. So just holding on to that God is in us and he is perfect and he can help us overcome anything.
I love that. I think that sums it all up. Like all the things. He gives us all the things to make it through. Because some days it feels like it is not going to go through, but I think that's a great point. He's in us. And Caleb's like sermon this week was Jesus over mindset. And we've talked about like Jesus over our priority or Jesus over everything. So like Jesus over darkness, Jesus over, I can't remember the one that was talking about priorities and stuff, but like your mindset is what guides the whole train. And so if your mindset is not Jesus, then it's not going to, it's gonna, you're gonna veer off. And he like used the illustration of me hitting the mailbox. But it's true, like if your eyes are not focused on Jesus and what he wants you to do, then you're gonna start veering off a little bit and you're gonna start picking up old habits again and all the things. And like you said, like God's the only one that's perfect and we're not perfect. But I think once you continue to be bearing his fruit, like we've talked about, and all the things, like there does come a point where you do have some accountability for your actions and stuff. And like, I don't know, I'm at a tired point. And so I think that I just needed that reminder of God is perfect. All his ways are perfect. And so my mindset, I got to put off the old stuff. Like I'm done making excuses of falling back into it, but I am going to give myself grace when I do, because he does. It's just also like, get it together, girl. Like, you know what to do. You know what to do. So I just love that. And all the things that were said. Um, I don't know. I need to find that verse in Galatians because it was really good. I sent it to like my teammates and some other girls I worked with before I came in here. So I'll be able to like post it later. It was just so good.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly what we needed and exactly what I'm going to need for when I go out the store because it's just a mess. Just a mess. But just know that y'all are not alone in y'all's messes and that the queen
Everybody's
of the
tired.
everybody's tired. Everybody has got it. But the key thing is that we keep showing up every day. So yeah, that's it. Keep digging into his word each morning, each night. We love y'all, and we are going to be continuing to post. If you do have a Bible verse or something that is helping you, if you're in a rut and you need some Bible verses, that's what we're here for too. And we do appreciate the people that do reach out and send encouragement and all the things. So we love you guys, and we cannot wait until next week.
Yay.
Bye.